Alright, piggybacking off of that last video, why you cannot divide by 0. Why did I even throw something in there like this in chapter 3? Well, some of these questions are going to ask you about domain, and this one has an equal, right? Which means we're actually solving. We should do a whole bunch of work and get x equals something. So, well, first question would be like, what if x equaled 4? Right? What if? I have no idea. But what if it were 4? Then right here I have a problem. 4 minus 4 is 0. And that would mean 1 over 0, which is undefined. Right? That would be a problem. I also have a problem right here. What if it were negative 2? That's going to be 0. And then I'd have this negative 5 divided by 0, which is, again, undefined. So right off the bat, I could see that I have two problem areas, 4 and negative 2. Right? So domain is talking about what are the problem areas of x. X cannot be negative 2 and x cannot be 4. If I did, I would have 0 in the denominator. Well, we also need to check this guy here. Right? My assumption, it's going to be these same two, but let's check. If we factored this, because I want to set this equal to 0, right, let's see what the problem would be to create 0 in the denominator. X minus 4 and x plus 2, I believe, is the factors. Yep, that works. So again, x equals 4 would be a problem. X equals negative 2, that is also a problem, which we already have both of those. Okay, so moving on, let's do this problem and double check. We can't get 4 or negative 2. Those don't work. Okay, my preference would be, with this factored, right, multiply everything by the LCD. Starting this, let's clear these fractions. Multiply by x minus 4, x plus 2. So this first one, I'm going to multiply by x minus 4, x plus 2 to cancel this, right? Minus 5 over x plus 2. Again, multiplying by that same stuff, x minus 4, x plus 2. These x plus 2's would cancel. Equals 6 over, I'm going to write the factored form, x minus 4, x plus 2. About out of room, but I know if I multiplied by this LCD, right, everything cancels. Oh, change the red. So we result in, let's see, we're left with 1, which I don't really need, but 1 times x plus 2 minus 5 times x minus 4. Probably should have done that in green. Oh well, x plus 2. Oh, now it's just ugly. Alright, x plus 2. X minus 4 equals just 6, right? Everything over here canceled besides the 6. Alright, go ahead and distribute. Here we just have x plus 2. Negative 5 times x, negative 5 times negative 4 equals 6. Combine like terms, I have an x, negative 5x, it's negative 4x. Then we have a 2 and a 20, so it's 22 equals 6. Down to a linear equation, subtract our 22 on both sides. And we have negative 4x equals negative 16. Divide by negative 4. We get x equals 4. Right, without checking domain first, we're like, oh yay, algebra, I got an answer, everything looks good. X equals 4. Plug that in. My math lab is like, wrong. Well, remember, back at the beginning, why it's important to always check domain first, because trust me, I always forget. We need to check the domain first. We knew x couldn't be 4, and I got x equals 4. Therefore, there is no solution. Okay, or in the symbol, it looks like that 0 with the slash through it. Because I said x is 4, but at the beginning I said x cannot be 4. Right? There's nothing that would work here. If I plugged in x equals 4, I would get something that is undefined. So there is no answer, or there is no solution to this problem, I should say. Really quick, sometimes they want this domain in interval notation, which is kind of annoying. If we had no domain restrictions, we would say x could be anything from -infinity to infinity. Well, now I have to exclude -2, so now it's going from -infinity up to -2, parentheses, right? Parentheses means I'm not including -2. Then we do a union. Well, then it could be anything between -2 and 4, but not -2 and 4. So again, these parentheses tells us it can't be those. And then anything from 4 to infinity, but again, not including 4. If they want domain in interval notation, that's what it would look like. But again, our answer, no solution.